My anxiety is crippling me. What I mean by that is I'm about to spend $30 just to get food, a sandwich, chips, drink, and I'm in the middle of the city. Basically, everything is about a 1 to 5 minute drive for me. There's a Jewel right across my street that I could walk to. There's a Walgreens literally right behind my house that's open 24/7 that I could walk to. There's Portillo's right down the street. I could walk to it. Instead of getting in my car and driving to those places and saving money, I'm forced to stay at home, pay extra money, and wait for my food. I have not eaten in probably all week, other than some frozen food. I just have been stressed. I've had no appetite. I'm currently waiting for my psychiatrist to get my FMLA taken care of so I can keep my job. I don't know why I'm living like this. I remember I made a video a while back when I first came back to YouTube about being excited to set up my computer, which is still there. I remember having a friend come over and we were putting the desk together, which is still on the floor. I don't have anything to drink. I drank all my Gatorade, which was given to me by my parents. My house is at 55 degrees right now, and it's probably 10 degrees outside. That's my Gatorade empty. This is what I was eating. This is my fridge. I have nothing. This coffee has been sitting in my fridge for months. I have nothing in my freezer. I ran out of paper plates, and so I had to use dishes, and this is my sink. And I have fresh dishes that I haven't even taken out. I never thought that I would be living in this hell. I thought that once I moved out, I would have my independence and I could do what I want. And living on my own and supporting myself and having nobody to come home to has taken a toll. Sometimes the loneliness can get unbearable. My room is just a shit pile. I haven't bought clothes since high school. I don't wear pretty much anything other than sweatpants. My bathroom is my toilet. And it goes on and on. And before you say that I'm lazy, or before you think that I'm just whatever, understand that I have cleaned my house more times than I can think. And it'll get so bad to the point where I'll spend like a whole day cleaning everything. And I'll tell myself, you're not going to do it again. And then it's even worse than the last time I cleaned it all up. And I'm just stuck in this fucking cycle. And I don't know how to get out of it. And it's like, I don't know what I can do to get out of this loophole. And it's got to the point where I had to make a video, because I didn't go into work at all this entire week. In fact, I tried to go into work last night when it was like 20-mile-per-hour wind, and I made it about halfway before I was fighting a panic attack while on my medication, and ended up going back home. I don't have a lot of money. I never did have a lot of money. And I know that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I know I'm capable of getting in my car and driving to a place and get food or go shopping. I've done it before. Many, many years ago. Lots of times. I don't know what is going on with my mindset. I don't know why I have anxiety just waking up out of bed to 6 alarms. I don't know why I have racing thoughts. I don't know why I can't shut my mind off. But the purpose of this video is to prove that anxiety is real, depression is real, and I live with it every single day. And it's not going to go away. It's a mental illness, and there's something wrong with my brain. And I take things and make them twisted to where I can make something good feel bad. What I mean by that is, an example is, This Saturday, we were supposed to be celebrating Christmas on my dad's side. So I would see my uncles, I would see my nieces, which they don't even know that I'm their uncle. And, instead of going there and being happy to see everybody and, hey, hi, how you been doing? It's been a couple of years. My inside of my brain tells me, don't go, because you're not going to have a good time. And instead of looking at it as a happy get together, what the depression does is it twists that happy memory and makes it into a bad memory, as in, even though everybody who is in that room with you on that day, that time, the depression makes it tell your brain this is all just going to be a memory and it's not going to last. And the people in your room, they're not going to be there later on down the road. And it's just, nobody should think like that, right? But people do think like that. I think like that. Just like my mom and dad being alive right now, in the back of my mind, I'm trying to prepare myself for that day when they're no longer in my life. And I don't know when that day is going to come. I hope it doesn't come. But right now, my mom and dad are alive. And I try to see them as much as possible. But even that in itself is a struggle. So I think what people need to realize is that anxiety can be crippling. It can make you stay at home, not wanting to leave your house, not wanting to go to work, knowing that your job is what is allowing you to live, basically, and jeopardizing all that because there's something wrong in your brain that's telling you that if you wake up and you get ready to go to work, something bad is going to happen. Even though you haven't even got to work yet, you haven't even got into your car, you haven't even, checked the weather, any of that. It's just instantaneous when you wake up. Work is going to suck. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do my job. My job is too easy. It's boring. When am I going to feel some excitement? When am I going to do something new? Whereas anybody else who was in my shoes would jump at the opportunity to be making the amount of money that I'm making, doing the easy work that I do. And then on top of that, I still get 3 days off in a row every other week. And I get 2 days off in a row every week. And after this video is over, it will be an entire week until I have gone back to work because I was not able to. And I have not done anything. I haven't washed my clothes. I have not cleaned my room. Have not cleaned my bathroom. Did not go shopping. I'm literally in bed from the time I wake up until the time I go back to sleep. But the purpose of this is you just have to fight and you just have to keep taking it one day at a time. My struggle is not just my anxiety and not just my depression, but also my struggle with bipolar. And if you don't know what bipolar is, there's two types. There's the one where you can't control your personalities. There's bipolar where you can't control your emotions. So one minute you're laughing, the next minute you're crying, and you have no idea why. My bipolar is my mood constantly flips like the switch of a light on and off. I could have just one little thing happen to me, and I could have that affect me for days, weeks, months, and I have no control on getting over it. I just have to let it pass. And depression is when you look at yourself in the mirror and you know you're skinny, or you know you're fat, and you're just okay with it. Just like my teeth. I know I should brush my teeth every day. Unfortunately, I can't because I have some type of gag reflex where I can only brush my teeth for about 10 seconds before I start having that reflex. And then, long story short, I'll end up gagging. And then if I don't get it under control in time, I'll throw up. And I dealt with that for a real long time. And I tried all different types of toothpaste, and I found out that charcoal toothpaste and a special type of mouthwash allows me to kind of brush my teeth. And I have a breathing strip because it's the middle of winter, and I have my cat, and I have allergies, and I have sinuses, and I'm allergic. But I take care of her the best that I can. I take care of her before I take care of myself. And I just wanted to get this off my chest. So yeah, I'm about to spend $25 on a tuna sandwich, a bag of chips, and a Mountain Dew. That's with a $5 tip. And that's just going to be my first meal for today. And then my next meal is going to end up being probably another $25. And yeah, everything is literally 1 5-minute drive. And I'm stuck in my house, because if I don't have to leave my house, I'm not going to leave my house, because that's my life. If you can relate to this, leave a comment. If you have depression, or you have anxiety, or if you have any type of disorder, you're never alone. Bye.